We're getting naked. Like, for real. We beat you.
Yeah. Before I tell you what we're doing today, we're gonna get some breakfast. It's rush hour, and we forgot. We just went over here, right there, and paid for this. Like, it's like a first class equivalent. It's a green car, so it's like business class. So you get better seats, you have to jockey for a seat. It costs like 700 yen to go to Kamakura. Okay, so here's where we're going. We have a big day planned. Troy's taking us around. Basically,
we're literally going south to the sea and then back north to the mountains all in one day. Thank you, bullet trains.
I was gonna start now.
He's really excited. He can barely speak.
Yeah,
it's a big deal. I know he can't speak usually, but this is just excitement.
It's extra today.
It's extra.
So now we're going to go down to Kamakura, which is where famous that Butsu, right? That's Japanese for
Big Buddha.
Big Buddha. So then, once we do that, we're actually going to go visit Troy's family, have lunch with her.
A neighbor, right? A neighbor?
Neighbor.
Oh.
A neighbor of his grandma?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay, so a friend of the family. And then after that, we're going to hitch a ride, go back up to Tokyo, where we're going to go to another place, which is, I don't remember the name. Oh, it's a fast trains.
We're going to go to Gunma Prefecture. We'll take the bullet train part of the way to get there. And then we're going to get a local train, and then we're going to get a bus. Ikaho Hot Springs. It's up in the mountains. Hopefully it'll be a good view.
Which is what? What is a hot spring for the people that don't know?
Hot spring. So the ring of fire that circles the Pacific, which is why there are
not just
fault lines all the way around. It's not a Johnny Cash song. It's a real thing. It's why we have volcanoes and earthquakes all the time. Well, we have volcanoes don't really move, but this is why we have earthquakes all the time in Japan. But another effect of that is that because there is magma that's so close to the surface, you can drill a couple hundred meters almost anywhere in the country and hot water comes out, which is why there are hot baths all over the country. So an onsen or a hot spring resort then is a place where they've just drilled a bunch of holes down so that there are hot baths. There are hotels that have natural spring water that's naturally heated. It's just coming up out of the ground.
So, when I say we're getting naked, we're legit getting naked.
So
We're going to an onsen resort.
Men and women's sides.
Yeah.
But what's cool is
They
Troy's.
have buddies. I'm going solo.
So what's cool about this is Troy's hooking us up, and we found a place that's traditional, like a ryokan, traditional like inn, and you have the tatami mat floors. They give you yukatas to wear, like the robes. They serve you dinner and breakfast in the room itself on the floor.
It's included in your price too.
Yeah, it's so cool. So I'm gonna take you guys along and show you the whole experience. Man's contact was ripped, so we had to go back and get her glasses. Booking it. Trying to cut up. This is what we're gonna see. The Great Buddha.
Monks wear these kind of shoes
when they go on pilgrimages. They're pilgrim sandals.
So you can actually buy charms and talisman that mean different things, good fortune for different things. So we're gonna get this one for his sister. It's a charm for safe traffic. You put it in your car for driving safe. Going in with all the kids. There's a big hollow Buddha in there.
Worth of 20 yen. So, the Great Daibutsu, the Great Buddha they built here is brown from like samurai period. It's like, I think 1200. So even before Columbus discovered America, was this thing built. That's really cool. It survived wars, it survived tsunamis, it survived all kinds of stuff. And I think actually during one tsunami, a hurricane or a typhoon got tipped over, but they made it back upright and where it is today. So, and now we're heading to a shrine, right?
Yep, we're gonna go to the Hase-dera, the Hase Temple.
It's on
This
a mountain,
one's got it's on a mountain, but there's also like caves underneath, and it's really cool. It's got the alcove that the statue of the Buddha the statue of the Buddha sits in is actually maybe one of my favorites, and I don't do favorites. It's a really, really cool one.
It's awesome.
Yeah.
We stopped at a soap shop. They make this handmade like squishy soap. It looks like.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So you mix these.
This is made from konnyaku, which is the Japanese word. It's a plant. You use the root from it. That if you boil it, it makes this jelly-like substance, which you can eat. It's a starch, and so they use it for like to suck up flavors in soups and things like that. But you can also mix it apparently with whatever they use to make soap. Oh, called devil's tongue root, and it's
Look at it, Jimmy.
it's all bouncy.
For adults, 100 for kids.
And you can use the by machine too.
Oh yeah.
This is actually both sad and sweet at the same time. So here, there's a small little like baby Buddha, and it's for the children who have died or stillborn or abortions. And so this is almost like a cemetery place of respect for them, and you can come say a prayer and pray to them here. So it's really interesting.
It's the Buddha who watches over them until they're reincarnated. And they actually did a study. A psychologist did a study for parents who were coping with miscarriages, and they compared those that went and prayed, who lived near temples that had Ojizo-sama is his name, and who went and prayed there, and then ones who didn't, and the recovery time was actually faster for those because it gave them a way to channel their grief. Yeah.
Wow. Some of you even have like little knitted hats. Look at that.
Yeah, little red knitted hats. Yeah, you'll see. So these have all been donated by a family.
By a family. Wow. Goes one entire rotation. It's like reading the entire canon once, but they have small. You can't turn this. We're not that special, but you can turn turn these. So you do 200.
Omikuji, yeah. 200 yen. You're not supposed to pay, you're supposed to just stick it.
I'm gonna look at you. I'm gonna look at you and I'm just gonna grab one since you're judging me.
I was judging her.
Because she was
She
digging.
walked up, because she was like, no, I don't like that one. She put that one back.
That's what I got.
You have to
Let's see what it looks like.
Yeah, let's see what it looks like.
While we're waiting here to open it up, check this out. Look how, Jordan mentioned this. Just notice this. That's how long this has been here. It's worn down.
Yeah.
That's
It's
crazy.
completely smooth.
Ooh, I got a pretty one.
Wow.
That's what happens when you're pure of heart. See that?
And then, let's see your fortune.
I wonder if it's in English or Japanese.
That's pretty, isn't it? Look at that.
There's a...
Good fortune.
Good fortune.
It's good fortune.
Cemetery. Low bridge. Well, that was really cool. We had a good time. Went all the way up the mountain and back down. Well, up, we can call it maybe a hill. Yeah, it was awesome. It's so picturesque, so pretty.
It's very pretty.
Every country we've gone to, like this, the temples are just top notch. Just prettiness. It's so typical, like beautiful Japan. If we're in Thailand, it's beautiful Thailand. The temples are just amazing.
They're the best of the best, for sure.
Instagram worthy shots, right?
Yes.
Now we're gonna get some lunch.
I got something kind of interesting. There's little shrimps in there, and then this is what they call whitebait, which is actually like white fish that is special to this area. So that actually freaked me out. You guys know how I am with food. That actually freaked me out. So I had to try Troy's before I ordered one myself. So we're gonna try it.
So you mix it up. There's shrimp and there's fish in there.
Yeah, the little fish and the shrimp, and then they give you a quail egg, and then onions and mayonnaise.
Yep.
It's not fishy.
Salty?
It's not when you mix it.
No?
What are you doing?
I keep seeing like looking for one that catches my eye. This one happened to catch Troy's eye. That's awesome.
But
Except it doesn't have things for the ears, which is why
They
I
need to be
can't
able
do
to
that to
hear.
my cats. Cats gotta be able to hear, don't do that to your cats.
Doing this is gonna happen. Sumo. One. It's called ketchup home.
300 yen.
It's gonna be one of these.
Go. What will it be? Oh, that's a twofer. I got a twofer.
Oh, it's because it comes in a little,
Wow.
and comes with a little costume.
It goes in here. That's
Oh my
awesome.
gosh, that's cool.
Excellent meal. So that was yakisoba, and it was awesome. But you have two ways: hot or cold. We both had it cold because this sounds refreshing. It was an excellent meal. They actually make those noodles there, which is great. Also, one thing we forgot to show you: the person walking around with us, her name was Diane.
Oh yes,
And
that
we-
was Diane.
and she
We
actually-
didn't introduce her, but she's
It's
very sweet.
a neighbor of my great uncle's in Hawaii. They actually lived here part of the year, and so she came to hang out with us for the day. Tried to introduce her. I'm so sorry, but that's who that was walking around with us. But
So sweet.
awesome lady. So she came to join us. But now, taking the train back up to Tokyo, grabbing the bullet train. This is going to be epic.
So we may end this vlog here because, and do it in two parts because, ooh, Nerdy Jimmy's about to come out, and we don't want to make this a 40-minute vlog for you. So look for part 2. We ride a bullet train and we get naked.
That's right.
It's true. As always, thank you so much for watching. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. And don't forget to check out our new podcast all about travel and Chubby.
That's right. See you guys.
Bye.